In case you didn't know, Oxford is basically a communist territory now in the United Kingdom, thanks to the woke leftist politicians who continue to impose tyrannical policies on everyday people, and now they are trying to rewrite and erase history. Yes, in case you haven't updated your list of things that are now banned and cancelled. On top, we have women. Women are cancelled. White straight men, they were cancelled 2 weeks ago. That was already done. Brexit is cancelled. Meat is cancelled. Basically, everything that's good is cancelled. Now, add to it Christianity. Yeah, that's been cancelled because all the other religions trumps it, apparently, in this country. The same Britain that is basically run by the constitutional monarchy, and the monarch is the head of church. Yeah? No, that's all gone. Not only Christianity, but history, classical paintings, and religious paintings, and everything else in Oxford. Thanks to the left-wing politicians in Oxford, they're going out there and they are removing Christian and classical paintings because, guess why? Why do you think they're doing it? Oh, well, they are outdated. They are a little bit politically incorrect. They are a little bit offensive. Why is there a painting that looks like this? Why is that baby fat? Why is everybody white? It's crazy what's going on. For example, this canvas depicting a Roman myth. This could be removed from the city's 120-year-old town hall because it shows gender-based violence. Are you kidding me? Yes, that's history. Firstly, you had stories, you had fictional, mythical stories at the time. You even had actual, non-fictional reality battles and a lot of crazy things that happened back then. And we've actually told these stories throughout history to each generation via paintings and literature and stories that were basically books and everything else. You had to know what happened back then in order to learn about who you are now and where you are going. It's not rocket science. But no. That's just too offensive. We are very sensitive people these days in 2023. Wow. Absolutely wow. Now, next one. There's another painting that's been cancelled again as well. All the classical and Christian paintings. So, a painting of Salome bearing the head of John the Baptist could also be removed and sold off under the proposals to remove inappropriate artworks. Are you kidding me with this? It's not even a joke anymore. So anything that happened, again, as I said, back then, you had fictional stories, you had non-fictional actual events that happened, and some of it was also mixed. We are who we are because of what happened in the past. You can't change the past. You have to learn from the past, the good things and the bad things. It's basic biology of the evolution that you have. Humans evolved because they know what happened in the past. It's not really anything, some sort of weird agenda to turn people into Romans. We're not turning everybody into ancient Romans now. No one's going out there promoting gender-based violence. Why are you doing this? They are so ashamed of everything that's created the foundation of the Western civilization that they want to bring down the whole thing. It's not just the things that are bad now. That's how they lied initially. They initially started these movements in the 20th century, in the 50s and 60s. These cultural Marxists went around schools and universities and in the entertainment industry. They wanted you to think that they are simply fighting against injustice, existing injustices. They thought, well, anything that's bad right now, we are here to fight against it. But that was a lie, because the whole point of it was to go against everything that's created our values and our civilizations. You have to bring it down to start from scratch. That's what they believe in. Now, discussions about the diversity of public art in Oxford come after the City Council created the Anti-Racism Charter in 2021, after pledging to tackle discrimination following BLM protests. The charter included commitments to tackle institutional and structural... Oh, dear God. Yeah, they want to promote and celebrate the history and achievements of ethnic minorities. Hang on. If you want to focus on ethnic minorities, right now, the Romans are basically the ethnic minorities. The Italians are the ethnic minorities. Why are you cancelling Italians? Why on earth are you doing this? By the way, this whole thing goes hand in hand with everything else that's about insane about these politicians. So, for example, Oxfordshire, that is led by a group of politicians who are basically either Labour, the Liberal Democrats, or Green. This is a coalition of chaos that you have. So, what they're going out there doing, it's not just about rewriting history or erasing the past. No, they're also banning everything left, right, and center. They also proactively want to change things, but not for the better. For example, vegan menus are now thing, compulsory vegan menus, inclusive toilets. That's how they say it, by the way. This is the new phrase, inclusive toilets. And also, outdoor smoking is banned in Oxfordshire. I mean, we already banned smoking inside, right? So Oxfordshire have decided to also ban smoking outside. So where are you supposed to be smoking? You can't smoke inside. You can't smoke outside. You have to have vegan menus, and all toilets have to be, as they say, inclusive. The sad reality is, as this Telegraph article actually says, as the most rural county, Oxfordshire is supposed to be the Tories' natural territory, but somehow it has been swept up by a progressive green agenda. So the Tories have lost control. They're not in power. It's basically full of Green, Lib Dem, and Labour politicians who are completely changing the face of the county. So meat is banned, men and women's toilet banned, everything's banned. Everything fun is smoking outdoors is also banned. Why? By the way, this guy Ian Middleton proudly posted this tweet. I think we made a video about this a while ago. This is in Oxfordshire. This is the sort of food they serve in Oxfordshire Council. First plant-based lunch at Oxfordshire County Council. Very enthusiastically received. I'm not sure because no one's touched it, but okay, Ian. Some are saying that it's the best food that has ever been provided by the council. Thanks to the officers for organising it. An absolute triumph. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Basically, there's no meat there. it's just full of... what they have. They put the food of my food on the table. It's just green crap. That food needs to be eaten by the cows that I'm going to eat later on. You can't feed me grass. I'm not a cow. I will eat like a cow, but I'm not a cow. This is it. This is Oxfordshire. And this reality is going to become more of a fact around the country. Even if you're right now sitting watching this in Cornwall or in Devon or in Lincolnshire and some places that are still relatively okay, don't forget, you could blink. You wake up next day and the whole county has been destroyed if these guys continue to get more power. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.